Do it right now. Do it.
But why would we do that?
I made that point earlier. I made that point earlier about the consistency argument.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If it's not bad, because it's a joke because it's.
I didn't say it's not
bad.
It's a woman joke. I said the dramatization of the too far jokes is for the dramatization to get people in. And I said that part is wrong. And I do have a consistency. You ask Nick Poland, in front of him, I make those jokes. I make all kinds of jokes about everything and everyone. Believe that. You ask Nick Poland, he'll go live right now and say I do. I do.
X, why don't you ask Tate if you would say that about a race or something like that? A generalization like that
Facts,
about a
Rage.
joke
Take
about a
over,
race
Rage.
or ethnicity.
Rage is being an alpha right now.
Hey, listen.
You could have asked him now.
Let's understand my
question.
Let him talk.
So I'm half black, half white, right? That's my ethnicity.
Wait,
so we understand my ethnicity. I
made
made a joke an hour ago with one of my cousins because half my family's black, half my cousin's white, and he said he wanted to go free diving. It's where you dive down in the water and you go deep with no scuba equipment with the sharks or some shit. And I said, bro, that's what white people do that shit. I'm too brown for that. I'm not going with the sharks. I just made a joke. There. Oh no. Cancel me. Who gives a fuck? When I make a statement, bro, listen, when I make a statement, maybe you do, maybe you have all the fucking time in the world to sit on the internet, my friend. But when I make a statement, I don't have time to say, in my personal experience, I don't believe women can drive. However, I understand that some women can drive, and I'm not saying all women can't drive, and I know women who can drive, but in my personal experience, the bad driving I've seen was most likely committed by women. That I don't talk like a fucking geek. I say women can't drive. Now, if that upsets geeks like you, cool, whatever. Because geeks, I don't give a fuck. That's what I say. If it upsets people, tough. That's my personal experience. You're gonna have to get the fuck over it. That's life. And if you want to say I'm a bad communicator, once again, that's your prerogative. But I would disagree. I think I'm very good at communicating. It's the only reason I'm even fucking here. It's the only reason I'm even on the internet. It's because when I talk, people listen. So I must be doing something right.
I mean, it's easy to talk whistle to like a misogynist. That's really easy. It's one of the easiest things out there. Preaching to the choir, that's so easy to get in following doing that. Hey, you hate women on these points and these points. It's gonna be easy to stack them up like fucking easy. Holy shit! I built a fucking world of a community based on being toxic. It's the easiest thing in the world. Way easier than being good and being nice.
I'm a very good, nice person.
Surely.
By saying that, I think that men are more capable of driving than women. It does not make me a bad person or a not nice person. It means that if I car and it's snowing and it's late at night and it's dark, I'm gonna drive. I'm not gonna let some 18-year-old chick drive. I'm gonna fucking drive because I like staying alive. And let me tell you something.
Funny you bring that up because last time you talked about car accidents or whatever, and then you brought stats. You said that well, it's because the males doing more accidents because they're young, right? So even if your own example, right, you would actually prefer having a young female driver, not a young male, according to you. That's what you said last time on the fucking podcast. Then it is exactly what you said. I'm using your words against you. You said that, males do more crashes when you're young because they're young and excited, whatever. You just said, I wouldn't let a young girl drive my car. Then you would let.
Okay, old girl.
I'm just saying, be consistent about it.
Listen, let me tell you something, my friend. There's a cognitive dissonance. There's some serious damage that the internet's doing to society. I spoke about it on Aiden Ross on his podcast. And I spoke about how the internet as a whole has changed the world. I'm old enough to see it. And one of the ways it's changed the world is when there are certain beliefs, there are certain paradigms which are not allowed to be punctured, certain parameters which are set by the matrix in which you must pretend certain things are true. People ignore their own eyes and their own ears because they are afraid of upsetting the matrix. And my point is that a person like you, and I mean this with respect, I'm not here to argue with you, this is a professional debate. A person like you whose entire income, personality, his importance, his ego, everything relies on a Twitch account. If you lose it, you ain't shit. If you lose it, you ain't shit. And the problem is that you could be in 10 car crashes driven by 10 different women, and you will still not come here and say women can't drive as well as men because you are afraid. You are not non-biased. You are sitting here inside of parameters that you must conform to or you don't exist. I don't give a fuck. That's the difference between you and me. That's why I say things other people don't.
I don't know what it means, the last part. I mean, you talk about the matrix and the systems or whatever the fuck, but the only reason why you're relevant or cool in the real world is because you have money. Talk about the matrix, the fucking currency, and you think you're the top G because of that, and it makes you more important than other people who have value to society.
I'm not only the top G because I have money. In fact, I think I talked about this with Aiden Ross as well. I talked about how money is an amplifier. Money alone will not make you significant or important. I talked about how money will amplify. I was the before I was rich. I was the man before I was rich, and then I got rich on top. That's it's amplified me. That's all it's done. It hasn't changed who I am. There's plenty of people with lots of money who ain't shit.
Okay, so because of the vehicle of my message is Twitch, it's devalidated.
It's not that it's devaluated at all, my friend. I think that Twitch is a fantastic.
Invalidated.
And you're meeting lots and lots of people, and I'm here on Twitch as well myself. My point is that you exist inside of parameters. The people who rely on the system will always fight to defend the system. The parameters are set in a way in which you cannot be completely and utterly honest, even if your personal experience tells you so. We don't even have to talk about driving. We can talk about anything. We can talk about the last 3 years where you walked around and didn't see a single sick person, and you had to pretend that you were supposed to be scared inside of your house because the parameters have told you if you say anything else, you lose your entire life. And your life is online. This is the reality. Not most people are not allowed to say what they think.
Okay, this works both ways though. It's not because you have harsher takes and crazier takes that this doesn't apply to you. I feel like you preach to the choir to fucking incels. Literally, that's like your bread and butter.
Wait, isn't that TOS chat?
So by extent, you try not to go against these opinions because you're gonna lose these people. Like that's just how it is.
So that's an interesting point of view, and we'll go into it in a second. But first things first, I want to clarify because, as I said, I'm a professional, and this is a professional debate. My takes are not harsh or extreme. Every single man, every single sports club, every single football team, every single group of men sitting around having a drink will make a joke about how women can't drive. Every single fucking one. So to sit here and pretend I have some extreme view is bullshit. It may be extreme on the internet where people are afraid.
I broke internet, just lagged out.
Fuck. Oh my god, this is getting really good too. Hold on. I'm gonna say internet went.
Yo, X, how you feeling during this halftime report? How you feeling about this conversation?
I'm okay. I just feel
gonna
like,
lie, X, he's kind of debunking you right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm only questioning. I haven't even started making takes and saying things. I'm just questioning
He's
him.
not debunking X.
I'm questioning it. I'm not even making statements yet.
He's not debunking X, but there's a couple points he brings up that I feel like I do preach about PG-13 streamers and the parameters set by Twitch and the general public that make the PG-13ers say things when I know for a fact they don't.
Yo, chat. Somebody said XQC is
they
on
can't
DDoS.
lose their job or their income from the stream.
Not
that was crazy.
mutually
No, that was
exclusive.
crazy.
You cannot prove a statement. You cannot prove a statement is being made because of the fucking loss of income or whatever the fuck. Because I would have way more proof.
No,
of
not
the
you though,
exact
but
opposite.
it doesn't apply to you, X. It doesn't apply to you. It applies to. Yeah, I preach it toward the PG-13ers, right? The ones that glue smiles on their fucking faces and act robotic and virtue signal on every fucking avenue, right? Like, we know they're human beings at the end of the day, right? Yeah, it's those that I preach that against, right? I don't think it's right. Like, I think what he's saying about that is correct. I don't think it should be applied to you, though, because I know you're just like me. Mm-hmm. You speak your fucking mind. If we get banned, we get banned. We eat that fucking ban, right?
Yeah,
we speak our minds.
In that regard,
there's nothing that you guys hold back at all. There's nothing.
Fuck no. Why would I?
Do you watch my streams, Los Pollos? Do you watch them?
Dude, you know I watch your. I'm saying
those
like
motherfuckers hate me, bro.
You're saying that there's nothing. I'm saying there's nothing that you've ever had to hold back on.
The only thing I hold back on are the jokes that Nick Poland has said. If I could say on stream, I'd be the funniest streamer on the planet. It's my jokes. The jokes I hold back because the jokes are the only things I hold back. But my views and my opinions, I say them straight out, and I'm hated.
Now, I for sure had to hold back on some of the jokes.
The reality is, when you're live like
20... hold back on jokes.
We all hold back, bro. Come on. We all do.
Only for jokes.
Yeah, like if you're saying no, that's kind of like...
No, for jokes, yes.
For jokes.
Not everything, not beliefs and shit. For jokes.
Shit online.
I hold back inappropriate shit. Like sometimes I want to scratch my balls and pull my cock out. I like having my balls out sometimes when I'm on stream. I don't pull my balls out on stream. So yeah, I am holding back, I guess, but not in ways that are not morally or fucking like that don't align. Like I don't know.
My political views, my opinions on others, I don't hold back. Jokes, yes, sexist jokes, borderline racist jokes, yes, I hold those back because we live in a society. And before the chat, listen, chat, y'all got no right. Y'all got no right to sit here and say, why do you hold back on jokes? You are the ones that cancel all of us.
Facts.
That's so true.
That's actually
that's so true.
True, to be honest.
You cancel us.
They're the ones that...
Okay, I agree. I even agree even more. Sometimes I feel like I'm about to make a joke that I heard one day. I don't even know what the foundation of that joke is. I just want to say it to Farmer Lols, right? I want to be a funny moment for others, and I don't fucking understand the joke. I want to say that. Of course I can't, because you're gonna get canceled, whatnot, right?
But so then you do hold shit back, though. You do.
So I guess yeah, you do hold shit back. Sometimes I want to fucking jerk off, and I don't do it on stream because I get banned. So yeah, I'm holding back.
No.
Nah, not that. No. He's saying saying some shit.
Why would you have the impulse to jerk off on stream?
He's giving an example. He's giving an example, bro.
No, get that. I'm just saying, like,
Well, it's not whataboutism either. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that you do hold back that are inappropriate. Just like in the real world, when you have a real conversation with somebody, you hold back certain things.
It's
that are
not
just
about being
weird.
inappropriate. It's
yeah,
more
but
so
I've never
about,
been
Okay.
having a conversation with someone and wanted to jerk off. Like, I'm
Okay.
not a psycho.
No, I go to a party. Okay, I go
That's
to a party
crazy.
and I meet this group of people, and this girl has gigantic titties, and I'm a big titty guy. I look at it. I want to say, oh my god, these are huge tits. I like them a lot. I want to say that. Yeah. Okay. Well, so what? I say that. I don't say that ever.
fucking horny.
So I am holding back.
Oh my god, why are you so horny, bro?
That's mad
know.
horny though.
No, hold on. That's
every,
different
every
though.
example you're giving
No,
is so
that's different,
horny.
though.
Yeah, that was mad horny.
There's holding
Josh.
back. There's holding back because of
Josh, look at your
maturity,
phone.
situational awareness, context, shit like that, right? And there's holding back because of society's current day closed-minded awareness that they believe is woke, right? Like those are the two differences, right? Jerking off or telling a chick she has fat titties and you want to suck them, like that's a maturity thing you hold back because you know it's not appropriate and it's not respectful, right? That has nothing to do with being real or fake. That's why real and fake when you grow up is not black and white like it is when you're fucking 15 years old. And that's why a lot of the chat can't understand that, right? What we're talking about are parameters that cause certain streamers to be censored because they'll get deplatformed and the main viewer bases will try to destroy them and rip them apart. Two different things.
I've talked to Destiny about this, and he had a very good point about this. Okay, I'll tell you why this shit works like that. Okay, I've preached about this before, and I said it once. I'll say it again. Okay, the problem with these things, okay, is that when we have people that are literally anti-woman or anti whatever race or whatever, right? And you make certain statements, right, that you know somehow are intricate and funny in a way, and you have to explain, right? And you think that you're saying, "Oh, dude, woman can't drive," ha? And the chat says it, ha ha ha. People say, ha. But you know for a fact, a decent portion of people out there are like, "Yeah, they can't drive, fucking women."
Nah,
right?
Alex, he gave you
And
trauma.
no, don't give a fuck. That's how it is. You are literally empowering people that are dog shit, validating them, making it do more, and these people are empowered by that. That's the problem.
That's
It has
why.
a good and as an influencer or as a platform, you're empowering that. You're giving them validity. That's the problem.
There's two things that need to be made clear, though. Okay.
When you say, "Oh, I should slap that fucking woman," yeah, fuck the woman. No,
that's
fucking
too far.
slap that
First of
girl.
all,
No,
that's
no,
too
no,
What
far.
the fuck?
I'm not gonna hold on.
Alex,
But
he gave you traumatic experiences.
Guys, but it was a
Hold
joke,
on, hold
though.
on.
But it was a joke, so we're all good. We're all good, though. It was a
Hold
joke.
on. I want to say this, okay? So there's two things that need to be made clear, okay? Yes, you're right in that sense. I think there needs to be a responsibility to explain the context like I do and that like I've learned to now, right? But the second thing that needs to be made clear is this is a story as old as fucking time, okay? All of us can relate to this back in class, right? If the teacher gave us, let's say, no fucking test today, there was always that one dumb motherfucker, that fucking fat fucking cocksucker that ruined it for everybody, fucking did something or said something, and the teacher's like, "Oh, he ruined it. Test for everybody."
Every time.
So listen,
Every
here's
time.
what needs to be made clear. It's not that the majority of who he's preaching to are incels. It's that there is going to be a small percentage of incels that don't understand what the majority of the group that's listening to him, he doesn't understand the context of it because he is actually an incel. He is actually a sexist, right? That
Exactly.
small
Yeah.
percentage.
Yes.
So here's the thing. It's not that he's preaching to a general huge population of incels. It's that he has to go above and beyond and ruin the time of the greater population that understands it's a joke
Worrying about
and be
them.
clear for the small percentage of incels and actual sexists.
If that's what
You
you have to do,
understand?
if that's what you have to do to stop, if that's the caution it takes in your dialogue to prevent people from doing crazy shit out there, right? Then so fucking be it. If that's
Yes,
the
and
price
that's
for
the part where I
people
agree
to
with
die
you.
less
Those
often,
people-
Yo, chat, who's winning so far? Tate's running back right now, guys. He said he's just restarting his internet.
be it.
Yeah,
Those
I don't give a
people are
fuck.
like that. Listen,
No,
if
but
those
that-
people
no,
are already
no,
like
no,
that,
X is right.
and they're gonna be
X is
like
right.
that no matter what,
Listen,
bro.
but listen,
It doesn't matter if Tate is saying
Los.
something or not.
No,
Yeah, you can't change
listen.
state. He's
No,
already gone.
Los, listen. X is right, okay? All Tate has to do is add one line in there that gives that hint where he doesn't support that extreme sexism. That's it. That's it. You just make it clear you're not supporting sexism or misogyny. You make that clear, and the jokes are not going to be taken this way by people like X or whoever else. That's it. You just add one line in there, and that's it. if you don't
It's
add that,
what-
listen,
yes,
if you don't
it's-
wait, real quick.
Andy's who?
If you don't, here's
Wait, Andy,
the part
who
I
you
don't
saying-
agree
who?
with. Okay,
Andy,
if you
whose
don't
character
add that
is?
line,
You saying
listen,
Andrews?
Tate clearly is smart enough and aware enough and has gone through enough in life to understand when you don't add that line, you're going to get more viewers. Do you understand? So he doesn't want to give that line, not because he believes he's not doing what we're saying he's doing. He doesn't want to give that extra line because he's going to lose maybe 2% viewership, and he doesn't want to lose that. Do you understand? And that is the issue I have.
Exactly. It's why I thought it was ironic that he speaks of the Matrix when it comes down to us losing income, whatever the fuck. When he actually partakes in that Matrix for the attention or money that he gets with his rants, knowing very well that he doesn't mean it in a certain way, but gains more by saying that to the people who are like that. He's part of that same Matrix. He's like delusional that he doesn't. That's delusional.
Yeah, but it's like an illusion. Like he doesn't want to lose the illusion. Like,
listen.
Then he's deluded and needs some help. Like
there's
those
a
in some
certain
ways.
he
point.
knows what he's
I
doing.
mean, he knows what he just doesn't care enough.
Yeah, when he comes back in his goal, tell him you're a clown and you act in ways to
Yeah,
gain,
but like-
and you're
but
part of the
like-
Matrix. Dumb fuck. Same. Tell him.
The shit that you said about like, oh, what about Borat, who's like clearly like an offensive character?
Yes.
But like, it's like for entertainment. Like, why can't we just look at this guy as like just entertainment? Why does it have to be so deeply dissected? Like, it's not. He's not.
If
it's
he
not-
was
no,
like
Los-
that for entertainment,
No, Los
he
just
wouldn't
cracked the
be here
code.
then.
Literally, facts.
What do you mean?
Because
Like me personally, I look at it. I don't watch a religion, but I look at it as I don't take this nigga serious. It's entertainment.
Nah, Los,
But
what you just said.
And
There has to be a balance.
Los, what you just
Not
said.
everybody can be as positive as you, bro. It's facts. Not everybody can be
Los
as positive.
Polos, what you just said is
I
100%
will-
true.
Positivity and positivity.
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
He's a character,
I will
bro.
gladly lose.
He's
I
a
will
character, and it's like, don't get
You went
baited.
up
Then-
and
then
you're
let's
positive
close
and
the
doing your
call.
thing.
Then-
He went up being toxic. That's him.
Then let's not even be here and just close the call.
No,
Forget
okay,
it. There's no point being here. Then there's
there's
no point. No, I'm not
thousands
kidding.
of mil-
There's no
thousands
point
and millions of people like
being
you
here then.
spreading a good message, and me seeing Tate troll or whatever the fuck he's
He's
doing.
ready to come back.
I'm not gonna feel the need to like, oh my god, you're a fucking terrible person.
Okay, then I'd rather spend my time doing other shit than empower fake dog shit messages that are translating into comedy for entertainment.
Yes,
while,
that's
while
why we have
causing
you.
real
Have you
life
seen-
damage.
yeah, wait, I'll give a good example.
I will lose on it. I don't give a fuck.
Wait,
I don't
wait,
need
wait,
the
I'll
content.
give a great example.
I don't need it.
That's why we have you to watch you to when we want to be serious and we're being dead ass.
That's
we
what we
listen
wanna
to a
see
nigga
it. Yeah, it's
like
a
a
good debate.
motherfucker like XQC.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a good example. The same actor who did Borat, he has a show called like This Is America or something, right?
Yes.
And he has like 4 different characters
Yes.
that are clearly like psychotic. Like there's like a racist dude, there's like a guy who loves guns and all this stuff, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
He's playing a character for entertainment. What? Nobody's like mad at him because there's like, dude. But I get what you're saying. You could like, you don't know if Tate is like himself or playing a character. That's why you even are wanting to debate him.
Okay, you're comparing that you're literally comparing it like a pro where it's his entire life went to comedy school, some shit. The whole thing's comedy. He does skits for big corporate companies and makes a dark joke about Asian people, whatever the fuck. You're comparing that guy to the Modern Warfare 2 lobby guy that says it. No. And you're comparing these two guys like,
What?
oh yeah, that was the joke.
What?
What? This guy in my Modern Warfare lobby, such a comedian.
What?
What a good intricate
Tate
joke he did
is
right there.
not just
What
in
a
a Modern
good,
Warfare
what a
lobby,
good
bro. He's on
comedian.
podcasts and
Bro,
shit.
he's lost his. He's losing his marbles.
He's not a random guy.
What? Yes, in those topics, in those area, is he known to fucking debate to a high degree with intellectual people?
He's
No, not.
becoming known. Dude, how did he get known? How did we all see it? We all saw a clip of him saying some crazy shit. And then and people laughed at it. That's how we all
Hey,
have
I
first
like
seen this
XQ.
guy.
To be,
know, he is
fair, to
funny.
be fair to X's argument, I actually saw him for the first time ever on Aiden's stream last
me
stream.
too. I'm not gonna lie. Me too.
That's my
Fact.
first time.
Okay.
And what was he talking
Wait,
about?
that was
He
your first
saying
time ever hearing
crazy
about Tate,
That
Trey?
was my first
guys
time.
don't get it.
No,
You
no,
guys
no,
don't
no,
get it.
not hearing. Because everyone in my chat goes, "Oh, you're literally Twitch's version of Tate," and I used to take it as because all I used to hear was like incel this, incel that. I'm like, the fuck you guys talking about, right? So the first time I actually heard him speak was on your stream, but I've heard his name because people compare me to him for some reason.
Right.
Guys. This to me, this show you could call it at 5 a.m. in the morning. To me, that's like a little bit of a behind the scenes. Okay, I'm not talking to chat. I'm not doing Christian to entertain them. I'm not doing the monkey dance. Okay, we're just here fucking talking. To me, that's the behind the scenes. When you say that Borat guy, He goes on the news often, right? And he has interviews. Does he go on crazy, insane rants like that? No. He shows up and talks like a fucking normal motherfucking human being and says normal shit. Is that character is very racist. Yeah, it's my character. I work on that. I did research for that. I do that for a fucking living. But right now I'm talking about, and to me, I would expect when he comes here, he's just talking. But you guys say, oh no, he's going on crazy rants because it's a character. What the fuck is that? It's not.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by the monkey dance? What do you mean by the monkey dance? What do you mean by that?
Hold on. Top G is back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's up, Top G?
I'm trying to.
did you just fucking
I'm
go
trying
for
to
a
get things
run,
to
bro?
work. Something's wrong with my internet. I don't know why.
Is there bad
Brokey.
Wi-Fi over there?
Said broke
Brokey internet.
It is.
Can you hear me now, though? Yeah.
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 All right. So where were we?
I don't remember. It was fuck. Again, reiterate, because we were talking when you went out there.
I believe before he lagged out, you were giving the example of how before he gave the example that the male accidents that are high are young males, and he gave an example that he wouldn't hop in a car with an 18-year-old chick, and you said that he's countering or he's being hypocritical and being contradictory to his previous statement that young men cause accidents. The majority of male accidents.
Georgiana?
Is that your maid?
No, it's a masseuse. Georgiana, can you bring my sunglasses, please? I don't know where they are.
Yo.
Right.
She's like, why is he talking to me like that? He didn't talk to me like that off camera, bro. What the fuck?
So what were we talking about?
That's fact. Yeah, he definitely apologizes to her. And said,
Yo, be real. When the camera goes off, your apology like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm speaking to you that way.
Long-term takes care of her off camera. None of this shit.
I'm gonna give you a good tip today. I'm sorry.
Dude, that internet lag. That's what could set this skit up for sure.
Wait, who that? Wait, who that?
Yeah, we're down the right.
Yeah, we gotta. Oh no!
Oh my God, who is that?
Oh no, never mind. You gotta know.
Yo, X, cover your eyes, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what were we arguing about?
Yo,
Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy, bro. This nigga swear he cool as shit, bro.
That makes no sense.
This man's a GTA character.
Bro, look at this nigga, bro.
Well, it's not organized. I had the massage planned, but Aiden messaged me. So obviously she has to do it while I work. That's how it goes.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know what we're arguing about. I don't know. I think we're going off the deep end. Yeah, but I think you said something about the Matrix, and you said that my income depends on me acting a certain way. So I preach the choir type of shit. When I said that I genuinely think that you have your own Matrix in that regard, and you do the same for your views and your things. That's how it is.
Well, I think that different people appeal to different people. That's fine. That wasn't the point I was making at all. The point I was making at all is that you are not allowed to have a controversial opinion. I am. That's the point I was making. The point I was making is that I do not need the internet to be rich or to be significant. So I don't give a fuck. I've been banned 1,000 times. I'll be banned 1,000 times more. And it doesn't even cross my mind. My point is, respectfully, if you were to conclude through your own personal experiences, if you were to come to a conclusion which you know the parameters of the Matrix see is controversial, you still wouldn't even fucking say it because it's all risk and no reward for you. That's why I'm saying that for you to sit here and disagree with everything I say, I understand why you're doing it. Okay. I also understand why you will ignore your own eyes, your own ears, and your own personal experiences. You'll ignore them completely because it doesn't benefit you to talk the truth. You will sit here and you will repeat the new thing, the new speech. You will say what you were supposed to say. That is we all have different.
Oh my god!
No,
yo, this motherfucker,
bro.
This
Why did he just
was
go on
getting
his
hot.
bro? Why is his internet so fucking bad?
no. Yo,
Back.
What? We can't see anymore. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna argue that. What are you saying? It just doesn't really make sense.
XQ,
Like,
are you the one booting him?
The RPT Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Dude, I think
Yeah.
I think that you're trying to argue with him, and it'll never work
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
because he's never gonna sit there and like admit like, oh, you're right. Like that's not his character. He's never gonna say you're right.
I ain't gonna lie. I think
then,
you guys
like I
are like
said,
literally
when-
polar opposites. Like you guys are just
And
Then-
basically,
and
his
if
whole
we,
thing
if
is-
we know it's the character, why are we even here and talking about this shit? We should talk about how women should do this and that and have fun with some bullshit fucking comedy skit. And why the fuck are we doing this anyway then?
I mean, his whole
Well,
thing right
it's
now is
like-
like he's free and he's not held by the
If every-
restraints by the internet and shit.
If
He just
every
say
time I
what
win
he
an
wants,
argument,
he can.
you say you only say this argument for entertainment, and because it's content or wacky or whatever the fuck.
But what if it's
and
not
then-
for
then-
entertainment though?
Oh man, I mean, Lowe said it absolutely 100 it was. So why bother?
I mean, I
Low
thought
can't
I
speak to
thought
Tate,
all
though.
of this is supposed to be entertainment, like everything.
I mean, it's
everything. we're
Entertaining in
even-
its own way. The fact that it's kind of
Well, that's
real
the
to a certain
initial
point
truth.
is
No, it
also
is-
making it more entertaining.
Yeah, it is kind of like I
Yeah.
believe Tate believes all this shit, but all the extra shocking fucking clips that you see, it's entertainment. Like it's pure entertainment. But what he's
Like,
speaking
I think,
right now, like,
I think it's
he
a
truly
bigger
feels this shit.
exaggeration of the truth. Like literally,
Yeah.
a big exaggeration of his truth.
Like I said, the fact that it has a portion of real, right, or a good amount of it, it's what's even more entertaining. That's kind of how it works. Why is a prank good to watch on YouTube? Because it's real. The faker the pranks get, the less it's consumable, and you like watching it. And a fucking story. It has to be somewhat authentic, right? Except
love
you're
Tate,
saying that
bro.
this guy's entire
Caddy, I love him.
rants and all of his takes are all prefabricated for maximum entertainment, and none of it is real, which I think is a complete fucking. It's an absolute oversight.
The Matrix doesn't want me to. Can you see?
You
Yeah.
can see, yeah.
Someone's shutting me down.
No, Andrew's saying that the Matrix, which I agree, does not want him to talk. I agree because like it's shutting him down all the time.
Yo,
W translator, Aiden. W
Yeah.
translator.
I'm not dick sucking,
Chill.
Silky. Somebody's stopping the
no,
fucking connection.
You're putting it all in there, bro. Just
Shut
chill.
up, Aiden.
Chill.
Tell him
Okay.
stop.
That's
I mean-
dumb shit,
Exactly
bro.
me. Telling you, it's agents.
Maybe we could talk about another topic, and then maybe it's gonna be less controversial and be less Matrixers somehow.
Let's
Well, I don't get it.
open to discuss anything. I was told that you disagree with everything I say, so I'm just here to.
Yeah,
just
most
defend-
things. I mean, some of the motivational shit or whatever the fuck, it's like reiterated stuff that you hear on fucking billionaire self-help books or some shit, which are fine. I think I agree with a lot of them. I'm not gonna fucking dick ride and say that I agree with the rest of them because that's what people do. You know, you say a lot of true shit and you slip some dog shit in the middle, and then people will take it as a truth, which is fair.
Well,
yeah.
I don't try and slip dog shit into my views. My views are my views, and they're based on my personal experiences. And I don't try and slip dog shit in. I don't attempt to do that on purpose. I don't think it's dick riding to agree with everything someone says either. I don't think it's dick riding to agree with people.
Thank you.
The internet's, like I said, I'm new to all this space. It's weird. It's a weird place. Like if I were to come along and say I 100% agree with all of the things that X man says, people are going to insult me for that. I'm not saying I agree with every single thing about his being, but the things he says on the internet, I may agree with all of them. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I see. I also agree with that. I also agree that this new this thing of meta of saying, "Oh, dick ride" or whatever, because you generally agree with all the takes. It just so happened to it. People say dick riding. That's fucking stupid. I also agree. Okay, but other than that, though, I just feel like a lot of times, like I said, I agree with some of your good takes, right, about things that are motivational, whatever the fuck, right? Whenever you just slip in some garbage,
Fuck.
right? It happens a lot.
Hold on, X, you might have frozen.
Yo,
Do you see it? You think you see it?
Tate, look at him. Look at him, bro. He's done,
Look
bro.
at him, bro. Look at
He's done, bro. He's having the time of his fucking life in that
He's having
image,
the
bro.
time of his life. He's having the time of his life.
Hey, man.
Angelado X.
What?
That's cap, bro. Like if you like that's what I'm saying. Like Aiden will deliberately agree with anything a certain person says, and that's dick rider, bro.
It's why I'm here.
Rider.
It's why I'm here to bring up
How
the
am I dick
balance.
riding? What did I say tonight that was dick riding? Explain.
Because
You
because
just
last
said
time
that- you just said that the Matrix doesn't want him to.
Bro, I'm trolling, bro. Like, do I really think the Matrix is stopping this shit? No. Bro, I'm trolling, bro. Come on.
No, I think even last time in the fucking dating show, whatever the fuck. A lot of times, you are kind of dick riding it. When you nod your head and you say yes, it's kind of like soft, but it's still there.
I feel like
When
Aiden
it has-
is
there's
just
bad
easily.
takes.
I feel like Aiden's just easily persuaded.
Yes, he is.
I think
I don't
I think the
Aiden.
motherfucker talking just has to sound like he knows what he's talking about. And Aiden be like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
bro, I don't mind Aiden. I think he does it so the people fucking give us some entertainment, motherfucker. Okay, I'm sure he doesn't like some of the songs, some of the rappers that come on the stream a lot, and these are dogged songs, right? Because they're good and www, so they come on the show and they fucking talk to him for a little bit. Okay, that's okay too. I don't see a problem with that. That's fine.
Dick riding, XQC. That is a form of dick riding. If you personally think a rapper is trash.
Yes.
And you still bring him on the platform because your fans think it's fire.
Yes.
That's dick riding.
All right,
It's why
he's
I
not-
don't do that because
he's
I
not-
would assume a person
He's not
that
coming back.
thinks
He said tonight though.
He's not coming-
Tonight. He said tonight though. He'll do it.
okay,
bet.
a person. Okay, so why my takes about
Night.
music and shit like
It
are
is night.
clear. This guy makes bad songs, and I like his music. And you know what? You know, dude. I would appreciate it if they would still come on the stream
To be
talk
fair.
about other shit or about the music or whatever.
Yeah,
Dude, it's still a good conversation.
To
We
be
don't-
fair,
I'm not, gonna lie,
yeah,
bro. I'm not bringing no rapper on my stream that I think the music is trash, bro. I'm sorry,
that-
bro.
that-
Why not?
hold on.
What do we need to
I'd
talk
love that.
about?
I'd love that.
Unless if it's
No,
to debate
that
about the
is-
trash music, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, let's
Nah,
debate
that
about
is
what
so-
music-
Disagree.
that
like-
is so inexperienced. That is so young. Listen,
Bro.
a rapper isn't just his music. You could like the dude as a person.
Oh,
and just
okay,
not
that's
fuck with his
different
music,
though. That's different,
right?
Different.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Talking
but,
to
like,
somebody
different.
who's successful
What
in
I'm
his
saying
own
is,
field and his
the
own way
dick riding-
is interesting.
The
But
dick
if
riding
you
comes
clearly
in-
don't like their music and then you get in, oh my
exactly.
god, this
You get in the
is
stream.
fine.
No, play me some of your
Yeah.
new shit. You fucking with it like, oh.
Nah,
No.
nah, I can't.
Oh,
lie
he
to
said he's
myself.
gonna try one more
I
time.
ain't
He's gonna
gonna
try one more time. He's gonna try one more time. Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a holla at y'all though. I'm about to go to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. I'm too tired.
I
Okay.
need to, bro. I need to,
I'm
bro.
appreciate. I appreciate y'all.
X, you staying? I can get it back in here. You staying?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, bro. Well, I wish you guys understood how many teams I've made for tournaments with people that I actually think that are bad players or bad streamers, and I tell them I don't give a fuck. Honestly, the problem is I don't watch or consume your content because I don't enjoy it. Why did you take that as a personal attack? Oh my god, every people that's around in my industry need to like my shit and like watching my bro. Why do you have to? You don't. People have very specific takes. I would feel insulted if somebody came in here and said you like my content just to connect with me, right? Just to connect with me, they said they like my shit. I'm more insulted by that than somebody who's saying that they don't like my content.
It's true. What you're saying
I
is true.
mean, I think it's more so like, let's say I don't like Drake music and Drake wants to be on my stream. I'm not gonna change up. Yo, I like Drake music. I'm like, no, he's still kind of mid to me, but we could talk about it on the stream. We could talk
Wait,
about it. You don't
who's
gotta
mid to
switch
you?
up
Wait,
even.
you broke up a little bit. Who's mid to you?
Cat, Joe.
Drake
I
is
didn't hear
not mid.
either,
Drake
bro.
isn't mid. I was just a hypothetical. Drake
Oh, okay,
isn't
okay.
mid.
I was just checking.
Hypothetical, you know.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Like last time, I spoke with who was it? Lil Uzi, Vert, everyone on
Lil
the
Uzi.
stream. I talked to him a little bit, right? And some of his songs, I fucking love them. Some of his songs, I don't like them at all. I don't even listen to it twice. I don't even
Uzi
listen
does
to half.
not make
I don't-
bad
I think it-
songs. Name one who bad Uzi.
I think some of them are pretty bad.
Who's
And the
bad?
story, not
Uzi has some. Okay,
I-
you're not
I
gonna
just
say every
don't like
Uzi got misses, but they're not bad.
Most of his songs are good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
this. If I don't listen to your song twice, in my opinion, it is not a good song in my perspective. And the story doesn't mean that. It's a miss. No, a miss to me is not a good song. If it's a miss, it's not a good song.
Not miss. I used the wrong word. Mid. Mid's the word I use. Mid.
So you don't
Then
think
mid-
Uzi has a single miss? Like, oh, that shit was actually trash. I can't listen to that ever again.
Of course. No, not trash. I'm gonna be honest. I love Uzi. Like one of my favorite artists. I'm very biased. Like J. Cole, like Travis, like Drake. I'm very biased when it comes to those artists. I'll be honest. Drake's newest album, I didn't like it that much. I like 2 songs off it. So, what about you?
I liked it a lot. I liked a bunch of songs off of it. And you know what? A lot of his other shit from the past, I didn't like. Chat knows this. I didn't like his old songs. A bunch of them.
Which ones?
But some of them that go into like a start from the bottom. Now I always hated that song. A lot of his popular songs I don't like. A lot of his new stuff I actually like for once. So who cares?
Drake's last album, I feel like it's just really good beats and really good background music.
it's
and
good.
shit. I'm
It's
used
good.
to a lot of quality.
Yeah, it's good for like clubs.
lyrically,
Yeah.
sonically, all type of different ways. Not just okay, this is a fire beat and a fire fucking rhythm, right? Like, nah, it was too. For Drake standards, it wasn't giving me what I need.
Okay. Well, a lot of rap music I don't like. A lot of hip hop music I don't like you guys like them. I like a lot of stuff, and I like a lot of it more like fucking EDM shit sometimes, and I have other tastes. And that album was a cool mix, and it was like a breath of fresh air into what I didn't know Drake did, and I enjoyed it for that. For that effect, I enjoyed it. And to me, that's enough to make a good album.
Have you been to a rave, X?
Yeah, I used to go to all the time.
I've
when
been
I
to
was, 18.
concerts.
All the time, like crazy amounts.
That's fire.
Nah, but I mean, shit. I think
I used to go to after hours all the time. Things that start at 3 a.m. and end at noon.
Damn. Hell no.
that's
What?
crazy.
That
What
shit-
the
that
fuck?
shit's-
Wait, 3 in the morning to noon?
They start at 3 a.m. and they close at noon.
Bro, have you heard the story of me doing meth?
Huh?
Bro, I stayed up
How was
7
that? How was
days.
that?
7 days.
What did you feel?
Train, you've done meth.
Is
Yeah,
this
back when I-
Destiny?
Back when I was 20. Back when I was 20 years old.
Oh,
You did it once?
Yeah, I was hooked on heroin for 4 years, and I did meth once. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But, dude, meth was crazy. Listen, bro, here's what happened, okay? But, guys, don't do drugs ever. But pretty much, listen, here's how you know that shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
So it was like, I still mix up the days a little bit, but puts on the
The Miss Marvel finale has arrived.
For a reason. Maybe this is something